I reckon I would be all right on a BMX.
Yeah. I think we should get some. Have a
Just
fang
see if we
around the
can
car
ride 'em.
park.
Stack hats,
Yep.
a couple of BMXs,
Yeah. We could have a race.
a little ramp, maybe a jump, maybe try a jump.
I've never done a jump, but I would give it a go.
Can you imagine Mandy trying to do a jump?
I reckon I'd get up there. I wouldn't go fast enough, and I'd
You'd
just stop at the
hesitate
top.
and then go over. Yeah.
Oh.
With good footage.
Oh, is that a challenge? Challenge accepted.
A jump. Do a jump on a BMX. First of all, we've got to find a ramp, a jump.
No,
and
we'll
then
make
we've
one.
got to find,
We'll just make a ramp. We've got pallets.
find a
We've got
BMX.
pallets and stuff downstairs. We could
my
make a
brother's
ramp.
got a BMX.
I'm happy to do that, and I'll make the jump
All right. Let's
like
set it up.
Fonzie.
Let's jumping the shark. This will be the jumping the shark of our podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Evil
This is to
Knievel.
get ratings.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Challenge accepted.
All right.
So we were going to talk about summer. The summers as a kid, and you were telling me, well, you're telling us that you used to go to Wilson's prom.
Yeah, Wilson's prom every
Did you
Christmas.
go every year?
Yeah. With the other.
Literally for Christmas or in the holidays?
No, the holidays.
Yep.
And we'd either stay in the old Jayco caravan or we'd stay at the Seagull, which were the little rooms that they had there. I think they were called the Seagulls. They all had different names. But we'd be there with other families.
Do you mean like a cabin?
Cabin.
Yeah.
Good. That's exactly what I meant, the cabins. Yeah, but we do that every year. And
So you never literally camped?
yeah, sometimes,
In a tent?
No,
No.
not really.
I
No.
would always prefer a cabin.
No, cabin or the Jayco with the pull-out beds.
Why would some years you be in the Jayco and
I
some years
think
you're in a cabin?
because
Weather?
Yeah, and you had to bid to get a site. So it's like a big deal. Like, I remember Mum getting up at 5 a.m. on the phone trying to get through. You know, she just kept on ringing to.
It's still like that.
Is it?
Mouse does that for us, doesn't she?
Yeah. Right.
Well, you guys have done it a few times. I've only been the one time, but we've missed out a couple of times.
Mm.
Is that true? Did I make that up? We've missed
No,
out.
I know. I don't know if you still need to do it, but yeah, it was like, I remember one point Mum be lining up in the city early in the morning.
What?
I don't know. Maybe that's a different memory, but pretty sure.
That might have been to go to a concert or something.
Maybe.
Maybe just to get into Maya for work or something.
Yeah, maybe before the big sale.
Because she worked at Maya, didn't she?
She worked at Myers
Thank
for
you.
like 20 years
And I remembered.
in Manchester.
So tell us about camping in the 80s
Oh, Wilson's
at
Prom was the
Tidal
best.
River.
Tidal River.
Is that what? Yeah.
I reckon, and also I reckon that's where my love for movies came from because they had the outdoor cinema there, and because it's like Christmas time, you're getting all the new releases. So all the
Oh, really?
well, because it's the holiday season, so they release all the big movies. So
Oh, so it's a real cinema?
yeah, it's an outdoor cinema.
I thought it was just like they set up a projector and the kids just sit
No.
there.
It's
Oh,
proper,
it's a real cinema.
Yeah, but it's outdoors, and they had. So what you would do is you would line up early with your sleeping bag, and line up for a ticket, and then get your ticket, go in, and you put your sleeping bag on the seats that you want to reserve, right? And then you'd go back to your site and come back when it's time to go to the movie. So, but yeah, like all the Indiana Jones, all the James Bond movies, all the big ones would be playing. And I reckon that's, because I was in primary school. So
Would you go by yourself or would you be expected to take Julian?
Julie and I would go sometimes with the older kids from the other family. But yeah, we were pretty young. We saw some pretty inappropriate movies at such a young age.
That's so 80s.
So 80s. Like, because I reckon my parents would have just been at the campsite with the other parents.
Having some wines.
Having a few drinks going, oh, yeah, piss off kids,
Yeah.
go to the movies.
There's 2 hours. We don't have to try to have them nagging us and find something for them to do.
And then, seeing stuff like American Werewolf in London, like, and I would have been in grade 5. I remember just coming out of that and having to walk back to the campsite, just crapping myself. Because in the movie they say, don't veer off the road.
And then you had to walk through basically a
yeah,
forest.
and I'm like, I think it was a full moon as well. It was horrible. But but I think that's, all the James Bond, a lot of the Roger Moore movie, James Bond, Roger Moore movies.
You love James Bond.
I love James
Your
Bond.
50th theme was James Bond.
Yes, yeah. So,
Yeah. So you reckon that's literally where your love of James Bond came from?
yeah.
Do you reckon it's connected sometimes to where you are as well? Like it's like your love of doing that holiday every year, and then you have the movies down. It just makes it more special, and it gives you a warmer feeling about James Bond, like the recognition of the whole experience.
Yep.
I reckon too.
Yep. Yeah. So, I had some good times down there. Christmas and Easter.
Oh, Easter as well.
Sometimes Easter, yeah, or Apollo
Easter Bunny
Bay.
found you there.
Oh, yeah.
That's lucky.
Yeah. What about you? What was your sort of, did you have a go-to spot?
Yes, we did. We had two as well. Actually, you just said one, but we had two. We had Phillip Island with family friends as well, and that was Smith's Beach, and that was awesome because our friends had a block of land right, like a 2-minute walk to the beach, and it's a really good beach, that one. So that was awesome, but we'd alternate between there and my family, like my grandparents had a holiday house at Mount Martha. I'm going like that because they're on the side of the Mount Martha looking down over Dramana. And so we would alternate with that family every year going to either of those. And, yeah, it was so fun because you're with other kids.
Yeah.
It wasn't super boring.
No.
When it was super hot, we'd make water slides out of garbage bags and,
Yeah.
and your dads are always a bit happier because they're drinking during the day. So they happily make you a water slide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They wouldn't. I don't know about your dad, but I don't think Dad would make us one in the middle of the week on an average day in June. But in the school holidays where they're just free to do whatever they want and have a beer, happily do that stuff.
A lot of Straz. We had a lot of Straz.
As in that meat?
Yeah.
Is that what you remember?
Remember, the holiday is Straz.
What is Straz? Like, what's in Straz?
No one knows.
Is it like a bits of meat? Like it's got a bit of this, bit of that?
Yeah, it's a bit of this, bit of that.
Yeah.
I want a bit of white bread with butter and tomato sauce.
We liked chicken meat. I'm a vegan.
Chicken is
I'm a
meat.
vegan
What do you
now, but
mean
I
chicken
admit
meat?
I loved
like
it.
Not real chicken.
It came
chicken
in
loaf.
like a rock. I think people call
Chicken
it rock.
loaf.
They call it loaf, but our family called it chicken meat. And so you'd buy it by the slice in the deli at Safeway.
Chicken, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go to the butcher.
Oh, that is good.
You remember that? Is it still available?
Chicken
I think
loaf?
so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think so.
You say it like Mandie, but you're not sure?
No, I'm not sure. But do you remember going to the butcher and they'd always just give you a bit of Straz or a bit of...
No, I didn't go in there.
Oh, they'd
The
always...
smell would always make me
As
want
a
to
kid,
vomit.
they'd give you a slice of Straz or a slice of
I swear with my grandma. So
Butchers were always the character
Yeah.
in the village. Sorry, what were you going to say?
with my grandma, that used to happen. I don't know what lever she pulled or like,
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
why.
a
Oh,
thing,
she'd
mate.
get samples for you
Yeah,
guys.
she'd just be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just walk in and
Yeah, the butcher would just hand it to you. He'd put it over the counter like that and you go, thanks, mate. Or a
kinda
little bit of
nice.
cabana or something or
yeah.
just something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't, it's not,
it's not the
I don't remember
same.
that, but I didn't go in there.
you don't get that at the Coles Deli.
You should maybe do a petition.
Just give us one slice of Straz, will you?
And you don't have to be a kid.
No,
Bring it back, but for everyone.
for everyone.
All inclusive.
Oh.
You get one.
So it was only for kids. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Was that what you're saying? As a kid, that would happen.
But would they
Yeah.
give a piece to your mum as well?
Nah.
No, just for kids.
Yeah, it's just the kids.
Well, Coles and Safeway do the fruit for the kids.
What do you
that's-
mean?
There's a basket at
That's not meat.
when you enter the. What's wrong with an apple?
What are you talking about? They give you fruit.
There's a basket when you walk into Coles or Safeway. There is a basket there, and it says free fruit for kids.
Really?
Yes.
Never seen it.
Oh, my children used to love grabbing it.
They should have a free Straz as you walk in. Take some Straz.
They'd have to have it refrigerated
Fruit
though.
or Straz.
Yeah.
Bet
They'd
you,
have to
bet you the
refrigerate the
Straz would be empty. constantly.
Oh, we're going to get into a back and forth about
Fruit
this.
and Straz.
Fruit and
Fruit
Straz.
versus Straz.
Yeah. What's going to help your body to thrive long term? Straz.
Straz.
Yeah.
Straz.
bits of
High
meat.
in protein.
Yeah.
Straz.
Yeah, and some other
And fat.
things.
And
yeah.
a whole lot of
chemicals.
Yeah,
I'm biased, I know.
So what movies had like
Life.
I remember watching again at Wools's prom, probably way too young, watching Aliens. The second
What
one.
a movie to watch.
Yeah. And I remember I was so into it.
Yeah.
I was just in there with them. And I remember there's a scene where they're not allowed to shoot their guns off or something because there's gases in there that could explode the whole thing. Anyway, and then they start shooting and I shouted out, "No!" out loud. And then I looked around and everyone was just looking at me going, "What are you?"
I love that.
And I got so
That's
embarrassed,
awesome.
but I was just so in it.
It's amazing how you can be so, like, we take for granted film and TV, how it does have such an emotional effect on you. I know we know that that's obvious, but it really does.
Yeah, but if you're prone to having a bigger imagination,
Yes.
and you know, I think that's why I got lost in it because you just like you can imagine yourself being in there. And
When I studied hypnosis, they used that as an example of how people, because to your unconscious, subconscious part of it, it doesn't know the difference. It's just watching this thing, thinking it's happening in real time. That's why you're so engaged with it. That's why you're watching that fearful thing and your body is reacting to it.
Yeah.
If you think about it, that's crazy, right? That it can incite that in you just by watching it,
Yeah.
even though you know logically it's not real.
yeah.
I find that
Yeah, wow.
fascinating.
Yeah, that's why now it's so frustrating when you're watching movies. The whole CGI thing, it's like it takes you out of it. You know, it's a beautiful scene happening, then they go to a shot, and it's like you can just see that it's not real, and you just like bang, you're out of it
Pulls
straight
you out.
away. You know, it doesn't matter how good the acting is or anything. It's pretty.
What about if it was like that the whole way? Like, what if it was CG? Like, let's think of like depends your generation. Star Wars #1 in the chronological order. So not A New Hope, that one. You know, those three, when they went back and did those, they were CG all the way.
Yeah.
But it was almost like it was forgiving because it was all like that.
Yeah, but then you start going, oh, that's good. That looks good. That doesn't look good. Oh, that looks good. That doesn't look good.
I just mean, but whereas if you have a movie and it's just one section, I feel like it jumps out at you.
Oh, yeah.
It pulls you right out. But sometimes I can be forgiving if the whole movie's like that. I just go, okay, this is the way it's going to look.
There's also that thing of what Scott was talking about in our last episode, the second screening.
Yeah, that's a new thing.
That pulls you out.
Well, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole new thing. Like that whole second, like if you've got a second screen, you're never really
in it. Yeah.
You know, but that's just life now. That's across the board with everything.
It's just bits everything, isn't it?
Like, you know, you have a conversation with someone and you're constantly looking at your phone. You're never really in that conversation. You're just coming in and out of it.
Yeah. I call people walking down the street like that, zombies.
Yeah, I was in the city last night and I noticed something. I noticed walking along the river there that how many people were just looking at their phones while they were walking.
I saw a woman doing it this morning along the beach. Now you say it, I didn't even clock it till you say that.
Yeah.
She had her head down looking at her phone as she was walking
Yeah,
at 6 a.m.
I call them zombies. They're everywhere.
And that's at 6 a.m. and you see people going for a walk or a run and they're talking.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, and just like gossip talking.
Yeah.
Hear it as it goes past.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I don't think she even realises, you know, and you hear them say that. Sort of, and you think, who's talking like that at 6:30 in the morning? There's just a whole, I mean, I don't want to bang on about it and sound like an old man, but there's just a whole generation of people that won't know what it's like to just sit at a bus stop and just wait for a bus. And not look at a phone or sit in your bedroom and just look up at the ceiling and just sit there. And,
That's why I don't have a
think
phone.
about stuff. Like that just does not exist anymore.
That's why I don't have a phone. And I practice boredom. I do it on purpose. Be bored, Mandie.
but there's younger
I'll go, I'm bored. And then I'm like, yeah, be bored.
So we've stumbled upon, you know how I messaged and I was going to save it? We've stumbled upon what my thing was, like the topic of conversation. Both my siblings, my girlfriend and her brother, like I feel like I'm very rare in all people my age in that I don't listen to any music in the shower, which could sound bizarre.
I don't either.
Really?
Everyone listens to music in the shower.
His age group, man.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, that's interesting, that idea. I didn't realize because my youngest listens to music in the shower every time in the shower. So
yeah, see, that's what I'm.
Yeah, but he, to his credit, he is good at creating space. He deliberately will sit at the bus stop, for example, and not go on his phone.
Yeah, me too. Anytime I feel shame.
Do you?
I full go like, you know what? No, I'm going to sit in the middle of this group of people, 5-6 people. They're all looking at their phones and I'll sit there and just like look around.
Yeah.
Just as a...
It's a challenge.
Experiment,
Like I'll sit. Sometimes I'll sit there if I'm waiting. You know, if you're waiting for a doctor's appointment or something, and I'll go to grab my phone. I go, no, don't, because you're just doing it because you're bored. There's nothing to look at.
Yeah,
you're not looking at it for any reason, but to fill in time. So you know, grab a crappy car magazine from the early 2000s, and
I'm shocked that you do that with your. I know you don't love the germs.
No, they got hand sanitizer on the table. I already worked that out, that if I pick that up, I can go
know
to
you
there.
so well. I was like, you would not read a magazine of doctors.
No, I wouldn't pick it up if sanitizer wasn't there. I wouldn't pick it up. Do you know how many people have picked that up?
That's why I said it, because I know you.
Doctor's waiting room.
That's why I said it.
Yeah.
Could be anything on that magazine.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You must be stoked that hand sanitizers.
Oh, COVID's the best thing that could ever happen.
Because it's just everywhere available for you.
Yeah, it's still everywhere. Petrol station, when you handle that petrol
look how
pump.
excited he is.
And, you know. And
it stays on your hands.
And it's like, you just, how many people have touched that petrol? And you go in there and they've got sanitizer now in the petrol station. They never used to have that.
Yeah.
And do you just like breathe out once you've done it? Like,
it's just like, I'll start fresh. I don't have to touch anything on the way out. The doors open themselves.
And you don't look like a weirdo.
No.
Like I'm sure, or as in, I'm not judging, but I'm sure a lot of people would go like, oh, that's fucking weird. You germaphobe.
We just had a party for work and it was bowling. And I took my own little hand sanitizer because I thought,
I didn't know this about you. I didn't know you were this level.
My fingers
in those holes.
Yeah.
Because you got to put your fingers in the hole and they've got.
Oh, is that what you do with bowling?
You put your fingers in the holes and you stretch your arm out and roll it down like a laneway. It's these pins and then you get scored on how many pins you hit.
Right.
What's this game called?
Bowling. 10-pin bowling. Look it up.
10 pin. That's why they're pins.
There's 10 of them.
Okay.
So a lot of people will tend to put their finger in the holes because they have to bowl, right?
You do not bowl on the outside.
You don't grab it from the outside.
No, I'm asking, do you do that if you didn't have hand sanitizer?
No, I have sanitizer.
Okay.
But yeah, so I had to put that on after each time.
Yeah, they wouldn't clean those holes.
Yes, they would have to. COVID would make them clean the holes.
They wouldn't. I bet you they don't clean the holes.
They probably don't clean the holes now, but I bet you they cleaned them back then.
Yeah. Holes.
We should have been shaming them. What were they doing through that period of time? They should have been cleaning the holes.
They weren't open.
Oh, valid.
Is it bad that I don't wash my hands?
What do you mean?
After a 2, but...
After a 2?
But you don't after a 1?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Jesus,
most of the time.
Junior. Now you're telling me. I've been touching the microphone. I've been touching everything. Now you tell me, mate. And we need a hand sanitizer on the table.
But I'm barefoot all the time too, so that would be the same thing. Yeah. They're just coming up from they're coming onto my feet. I don't go to bed I wash my feet before I go to bed. I have to wash my feet before I go to bed if I'm walking around barefoot. Yeah, I do too. I definitely have to do that.
If kids have come in off the street, they need to wash their hands.
You make your own children wash their hands?
Well, if I'm in the lounge room and they come home.
Come in off the street. Random kids off the street.
Where are you finding the kids?
My house, I go, you can only come in if you wash your hands. My kids, they'll often come home from wherever they've been and then they go to the kitchen and I'll shout out, you got to wash your hands. I don't want you touching my food in the fridge. I don't know where you've been.
Can we unpack it slightly? Only because I've done this myself in the past. What would happen? What do you think?
I don't know where they've been.
There. No, but listen to me. If I ask you now, what is it that could happen if they did touch your food and then you ate it? What is the process inside you?
I just see
germs
going over everything.
Yeah, but they're everywhere all the time.
Do you know the worst thing ever?
You just ignored that, you see?
Yeah, but I don't want to know about facts.
Yeah, okay. All right, fair.
That's fair.
When Baxter was younger and we were on the at shopping centre, Southland.
That's your son?
My son, Baxter, for those who don't know.
He's
21 now, but at the time I think he was 5.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're on the escalator and he had run off and gone and, we're calling out to him and he used to just run off all the time. Anyway, we get to the bottom of the escalator and he's at the bottom with his tongue out
No.
on the black bit that's going around, just with his tongue on it. And I was like, I couldn't, like I had to. It was like the
keep running.
I'm going to tell
Keep
you,
running.
I understand that one because I'm not going to lie. If we went to Southland, those conveyor belt things, if I couldn't get to the toilet to wash my hands before I ate, I would spit on my own hands and rub them together.
Why?
Because I'm imagining that was at least
Your
the
germs.
best way to get the layers of whatever it is off. So I get that conveyor belt one. I get it.
I'd never touch that. You would never touch that.
I touched it, but I just would always go wash my hands. But sometimes for some reason that wasn't
His
available.
tongue was on it.
That's full on.
Like, and I'm like, Baxter.
That is that's next level though.
That is, yeah, that's disgusting.
See, I'm kind of the opposite though.
Well, you've made that clear. You don't wash your hands when you go to the toilet.
No, but I kind of
Shame
on you.
I'm not up to that part, guys. No, I kind of back in my body's defenses to break shit down.
I do too.
Yeah, but I'm already past that. I've done all that. I've done all that. Played in dirt and did all the. So
I think me being barefoot all the time is why I don't ever get really sick because someone said to me last night I was barefoot, they're like, oh, don't you just think, so you go into shops with no shoes on, just the germs. And I'm like, I actually think it's healthy for me to take germs on because it's helping my immune system to remember to, I'm making that up. That might not be true, but that's my meaning structure.
This is not based on any.
No, Paul, no, it's not.
We think.
Absolutely. But I think too much sanitizing is not a good thing.
No, I'm not over the top.
Well, you make everyone wash their hands when they come in, Paul.
I don't think I'm over the top. It's just the basics. I don't need to shower like 5 times a day or anything like that.
No. Yeah. I do get the visual you're talking about where you can imagine it all. I get what you're saying.
It's just when multiple people have touched something.
Yes.
That's when it gets me. Like when something, like a petrol pump.
Yeah.
Or, the thing on the escalator. Or, I've touched the butt. So if I get in the elevator, right, and I have to press the floor.
Yeah.
I am conscious that finger has now
I used to be like that.
Something on it, and I can't until I can't use it for anything. I can't touch it my face or anything until I wash it.
That's how I used to be.
So I don't know what that is. If that's
OCD.
A condition, then so be it.
It's not over the top, but it's not most people. I would imagine most people's experience. I think a lot of people.
I'm empathetic, but I've
been
there.
The I'm recovering. I'm in recovery, so I guess.
I feel like some people are like, "That's so weird that you're so obsessed by something like that." But who is? No, because my nano is like that all the time. Yeah, wash your hand. Like,
I think it's a generational thing too. Like my parents used to always say to me before I did anything in the kitchen, wash your hands. Did they, your parents? Like always?
I don't feel like, no.
Yeah, my mum used to say to me whenever I felt sick, she'd tell me to have a shower. So like if I wake up in the morning and go, oh, Mum, I'm not feeling well. She goes, oh, you'll be right. Just have a shower. Do you reckon that's like your parents?
No,
just
never.
You'll be right if you have a shower.
Yeah. So I've got something I want to talk about. It is Confessions of a Weirdo thing that got me thinking about it. But the other day, so I have really intense experiences with strangers all the time, and I just want to know if you guys do as well. The reason why I thought of it is because the other day in the local supermarket, a lady just came up to me and was like, I know you. And she was just trying to unpack I did not know this lady at all. When we went through everything, I was like, how old are you? Where did your kids go to school? Nothing. And she's just like, don't worry, I'll go home, sit down and I'll work it out. I know you. And I'm like, okay, have a great day. And then off she went. But I just have these experiences all the time. That's not even.
Did she know you?
No. It just happens to me all the time. Like I read this delivery driver here one day told me his whole story. He just out of thin air started talking to me. I never collect the deliveries, but he just rocked up, started telling me about his whole cancer diagnosis and it happens to me everywhere I go. One time I tested it too. I was in a pub just having drinks with friends and this man walked in and this was in St Kilda, and I want to be really polite when I say that maybe he was up against it a little bit in life. And he walked in. I clocked it as he walked in the door. We were at least, I don't know, I'm shit with measurements, but we were at the other end of the room. And I said to my friend, I'm going to put my head down so I do not make eye contact with this man, and I bet you $100 he comes up to me. And she's like, oh, Mandie, go on then. So I did, and then he just was all of a sudden in front of our table staring me down, reciting poetry to me.
Oh, my Lord.
And she's just sitting there like this. I said, I told you, I just have this thing where I just draw strangers to me. I had this lady when I was like 16. I caught the train with her from Hyatt to Frankston. By the end of the trip, we were crying, hugging, just like I love you too.
Oh, that's nice.
They're always nice. But do you guys have those kind of experiences with strangers too?
I had a lady in a supermarket once come up and go, oh, hey, Paul. And I was like, hi. And I'm like, I have no idea who this lady is. She goes, how are you going? I said, good. She goes, how's Nikki? Which is my wife. And I'm like, yeah, she's good. And then we're chatting and I'm still trying to work out who she is. And Nikki comes over and she starts talking. No, Nikki doesn't know her. Anyway, the lady her daughter was off shopping somewhere and came back and said, Mum, it's not Paul and Nikki from so-and-so. And it was just she thought we were a different Paul and Nikki.
Are you serious?
It was the weirdest thing ever. Yeah. And I was just what just happened? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Paul and Nikki. Yeah. Completely different people. But thought we looked like the other Paul and Nikki. Yeah, that was weird.
That's bizarre.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't generally, I mean, I guess I'm if I'm sitting on a train and someone a little bit, like you say, up against it, comes onto the train.
They'll find you.
They'll come and sit right next to me.
So I wonder, is there something that that I am giving off that they just know that I'm going to be open? Or is it that when someone talks to me that I am very engaged so it keeps going? Because that's why I'm asking, because
I was going, hey, come sit here. Come. Bring all your friends.
I'm lonely.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? I'm sure there's a part of it is that I'm just like open to it.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Because I do love talking to strangers. I love it. And I was thinking about this as well. I think it's because I am possibly in a way my most authentic self with a stranger because I don't have a backstory with them. They don't know me. So, as you grow and age and you change and things, but your friends or your family or people try to keep you, and they're not doing it in a mean way, but they keep you in that box. No, you do. You're that one, Mandie. Yeah. You're the one that does that.
Yeah.
Whereas with a stranger, they don't know you. So you can be whoever. That's what I loved about traveling. Was I don't know anyone.
Yeah, you're free to just be yourself and
who you are right now.
Yeah. And you don't have as many boundaries or, hesitations to say things.
Yeah.
Because you think, well, it's going to have no impact. I don't know them.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Yep.
What about you, Junior?
Yeah, me and my best mate, we have this thing where it's like weird how we're just doing our thing and it feels like people are just attracted to what we're doing. Like we always just have stragglers.
Yeah.
Like literally. Yeah. But one would come over, we'd make a friend and they'd hang out with us. And then like another two people would just rock up and they would admit like.
Are you talking like in what sort of environment? Like,
anywhere.
At festivals.
At festivals, bars. Yeah. Just but walking down the street, we'd have people talk to us like it. And they'd say sort of like they would admit, it just seemed like, so comfortable of it or something like that.
Yeah, approachable.
And it's like, what are we doing? Like, we don't know what we're doing.
I think it's too, if you're with your mate and you're just got, and it's a long-term friend and you've got that connection and you're just having a good time and you're not aware of your surroundings and it's just you two having a good time. People.
You don't want anything off anyone.
No, you don't want, and I think that attracts people.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. It's
not, it's cool. It's nice.
It's cool. It is cool.
Yeah.
Like, And you know what? I think too, I always think when you're at a party and if you just go off and you sit on a couch somewhere or off by yourself and then, within 10 minutes, you've got 10 people around you. I always think that's a good judge of character.
Yeah.
Because people, if you take yourself away from
the action,
and you just want a bit of space, but then within 10 minutes you've got like 10 people around you because they just want to come and sit with you. You're like I don't know what that is.
That is a great judge. Yeah, for sure.
People want to be around you. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into that.
No,
I love it. I'm just wondering if I've ever done that and whether I've just sat by myself.
But sometimes it's too much.
I'm with you on that one. Me too. I get
too many people talking, too much noise. I need to just find a spot. Do
you find that since you don't drink as much anymore, that's a thing where you recognise that this is really overstimulating?
Yeah.
I didn't realise that until I stopped drinking.
Well, I find it hard to concentrate when I'm trying to hear everything and see everything at the one time when I'm at a party or if it's that sort of environment.
Yeah.
I'm talking to someone, but I'm also hearing what they're saying. I'm also watching that guy go over there. And like my daughter always says, I don't have ADHD, but my daughter always tells me off because if she's at the party or she's talking to me and she's like, Dad, you're not listening to a word I'm saying. I go, yes, I am. She can just tell that I can't focus.
I can't
because there's too many things going on. And it gets a bit exhausting. But I don't know if I was always like that. But
I feel like that's probably a big part of why I drank so much when I was younger because I think it helped me calm that part of me down.
Yeah.
But it's only since I'll have a beer or two now, but, the way we used to do it back in the day, I think it was to be – because I find being in groups, I find it really overwhelming.
Yeah, I like small groups.
Stimulating. Overstimulating is a better word.
My wife can't handle anyone – so we've – twice this week we've gone into the city on the train and sniffing. People sniffing.
I can't handle it. I've got that misophonia. Me, Joe and Mouse have got that.
My wife has got it bad. She can't handle it.
I can't handle it either.
Cleaning your teeth or any of that sort of noise. So we're sitting on the train and the guy behind us just starts sniffing. I don't even notice it.
I'm with Nikki.
Right? And then she points it out and then I'm like, that's all I can hear.
Yeah.
Right? So he's sniffing and then as you get to next stop, more people coming on. Yeah. And I reckon there was about 5 or 8 people just sniffing because you know why? Because I don't know if it's this time of year but people are looking down at their phone and their nose.
Post-nasal drip.
Yeah. You get the old post. And then so everyone's doing and they're wearing headphones.
So
they
they're
can't
not
hear
aware
how loud they're being sniffing. So the whole carriage is just and then Nikki's just like losing her mind because and I'm like and she's like I've got to move. I go, if we move it's going to be
follow you
everywhere.
I find I'm all that too.
Yeah.
I am with Nikki 100%, but then I can go that or then go the complete opposite extreme. I noticed myself this morning. I got in the car to go and get my coffee at 6 a.m. I just suddenly observed myself and I was like, oh my God, I had the music going full blast. I have this thing where I don't want to put the seatbelt on. Don't tell me what to do. So I had the ding, ding, ding going. So that was going. Classical music was going hardcore loud and I was sitting going like this, getting collagen to come to my face or whatever. I was just driving up to get a coffee and I'm like, so I was like, wow, you can be incredibly overstimulated by a group thing, but then you can also be doing that to yourself without even realising it.
Are you doing this while you're driving?
While I was driving.
No seatbelt.
No seatbelt.
Mandy Coon.
Paul, hear me out. It's only on short space trips. That's like
I only get drunk and drive.
It's only driving. The cafe is on my street. Like it's a tiny drive. And if I go to the shops on my street, I'm like, it's a bit of don't tell me what to do. I don't want to put you on. And so sometimes I just sing at it back. I'll go bang, bang and make a song out of it. Or I'll turn the music.
Because you're Mandy driving to get a coffee. Bang, bang, bang.
Or I'll turn the music up really loud and I'll go, suffer, I can't hear you, suffer. Because I feel like
This is another confession, isn't it?
Darren.
No, because it's only a tiny trip. So I don't do that if I have to drive to work or something. I'll always do the right thing.
You were in the ad.
I know, mate.
I know.
You're going to relive the ad.
It's not about it's about I
It'll
don't
be on the
sometimes
news.
What were you
don't-
telling
The
those
girl
high
from the
school
Darren
kids?
ad.
In the
Died
70s,
without a seatbelt
in the
on
70s, you
for
didn't
a
have to
Do you
wear a
remember that
seatbelt.
Darren ad?
2-minute drive to a cafe.
You didn't
Yes,
have to
hit
wear
by-
a seatbelt when we were children. You didn't actually
My
have to.
first car didn't have seatbelts.
There you go. So it's the rebel in me. I'm just rebelling against rules. I fucking hate rules. Stop telling me what to do. There's
Yeah.
too many rules. Don't get me wrong. Please know I wear a seatbelt 99.9% of the time. It's just that little stretch.
Sure.
And because I'm the winner. I'm free.
I do, you do, because you're somewhere else when you get in the car
Yeah.
sometimes, and I'll be driving and I'll have the radio on and just be crazy
Yes.
loud ads. And I'm like, what am I listening to?
Yeah.
Why is it so loud? I'm not even listening to it. And
And they go for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and you're
just
deep
don't
in
know
the
why.
ads. You're like, why? I've been listening to ads for 10 minutes.
Yes.
It's like,
I don't know why anyone would listen to
Yeah.
ads these days. Like,
What do you mean these days?
especially when you have podcasts.
Like, when did we ever really listen to ads?
no, but because you listen, like when growing up, you'd listen to Eon FM and it was just all you had. You didn't have Spotify
so we would
or
have to listen to the ads,
streaming
you mean?
music. Yeah. So can I just go back to the movies?
Yes, please do.
I remember my first rated R movie, and I was in grade 6. I don't even know how I got in, but it was Beverly Hills Cop.
Was that rated R?
That was rated R.
I saw that with all my cousins. Tim would have been about 4.
Which one?
Really?
Was that R?
Yeah.
Are you
Because
sure?
he swore, he said that he
He's-
dropped the F-bomb every 2 seconds. And that was that was huge back then. You wouldn't
I
even
loved that
care
movie.
now.
Which one was that?
Which Beverly
Axel
Hills
Foley.
Yeah,
Axel
I
Foley.
think.
Eddie Murphy. Best movie. It's one of my favourite
Yeah, it's really
movies.
good. It's really
Best
good.
movie.
Oh, I've seen it, but I can't.
Oh, mate.
I thought
So I watch that once a year.
Do you?
Yeah, I'd watch that once a year. I watch First Blood
That is a really good
once a
movie.
year.
I used to tease about that,
I
but
don't
it's
know if
actually
I've
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
a really good movie.
How many people do you reckon he kills in that movie?
I don't know. Is it only about 5 or something? None. Isn't it none?
Well,
Isn't it
he
none?
doesn't. No, yeah, he doesn't actually
Technically,
kill.
it's
Technically,
none?
because he throws a rock
Yes.
at a helicopter,
Yes.
and then it causes him to fall out of the helicopter.
That's-
But he doesn't actually kill anyone.
Yes.
I know.
Fighting in movies, physical fighting was big in the 80s, wasn't it?
Huge.
Just
yeah, that's so
punching.
80s.
Karate chopping.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Van Damme.
Yeah.
It was huge. It was
Yeah.
Bruce Willis. They were megastar. You had megastars.
Yeah.
There were supermodels, and there was mega movie
Oh, yeah,
stars.
supermodels.
Everything was,
I thought you said they were supermodels.
No,
and I was
no,
like,
but what were the supermodels? They were called.
Yeah.
What were they called?
yeah,
Supermodels.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
And they're in the George Michael film clip.
yeah,
Stunning.
but there was everything was
Big.
big, but it feels like just a small group of big artists were Madonna, Prince, Madonna, Prince. Who else?
I'm just leaving you to hang.
I know,
hanging
you
on
son
to-
of a bitch.
Well, I want to say Cyndi Lauper, but she, she was my favourite.
No, but I'm talking mega.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, yeah. There was
But even it was Madonna, Prince,
Madonna, Prince.
Michael Jackson. Bitches.
Oh my God, Michael
That's
Jackson.
who it is. I mean,
dude.
there was a top 3, and then it was probably those.
Yeah,
George Michael was up there for a while.
yeah.
A jitterbug.
A jitterbug. A jitterbug.
I mean, how can you not be huge? You put the boom boom into my heart.
Into my what?
Heart.
Oh.
You put the boom boom into my
You
heart.
put the boom boom somewhere else.
You can't do that without your fucking cleanser. What's it called?
no way, mate.
Sanitizer.
Fuck no.
You're not putting your
No,
boom
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 into
in my
anything.
My boom boom.
Need some hand sanitizer before I boom
Been
boom.
cleaning for a week. I just don't feel like you get those megastars anymore.
Well, but that's, I think, because we have grown up. Would you say, think of someone right now like Ariana Grande. She's not important to me, but she's not my generation, but she'd be a megastar too. I know you probably don't love her, but she's a big deal in your generation, or maybe Summers.
I feel like a strong wind would get rid of her.
She's tiny. She
she's
makes me
tiny,
feel like a
I feel
big.
like she would just be talking to her and have a strong
Yeah.
wind and she'd go.
Yeah.
You go, where did you go?
Maybe
You
that's
fly
why
her
she's
like
not.
a kite. Just start
Just so
running with the
delicate,
street.
like, if
She's
she
tiny.
sneezes, you snap a
I know.
bone.
Yeah.
I just want to say around like the big names.
Oh, yeah. So
I reckon-
I lost track.
Yeah, no, that's right. I reckon that it's because they're so much more accessible.
It just kind of gets bled into the whole.
Yeah, again, what Scott was saying, how when they went to Luna Park or like him as an actor and in his role, everyone would see him and be like, holy crap. Like it was,
It was
so,
yes. Yeah.
we're all so desensitized to seeing these amazing people all the time.
Everyday lives and stuff.
On
Yeah.
podcasts,
But also,
everything.
everyone's
And-
uploading shit all the time as well. That
And you have access to so many
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
So
True.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
true.
such a big deal.
It's true.
It's so true.
It's true.
It's so
yeah,
true.
I'm
Well
right.
done,
I'm
true.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. No shame
I need to
there.
be right.
No shame on that
100%.
one.
100%.
I've redeemed myself.
You've redeemed
Yeah.
a little bit, just a
No shame.
tiny bit. But yeah.
It's
Okay.
true though. It's
Yeah,
like, you know,
it's actually true.
it's so true.
Well done.
It's the truth.
Yeah. But that goes back
Should we
to
end this?
Well, I was
Yeah.
just going to say it ties
We
in.
should.
It does tie in beautifully because it goes back to that thing about there's no stillness space anymore, and that these people are just another thing that you can look at. There's so much stimulation all the time.
And there's so much more work to stay at top of your game. There's so much other stuff you've got to do now. You know, where you do a movie.
Do you mean being a celebrity or an actor?
Yeah, you do an interview.
Yeah.
And you promote your movie. Now it's like, I feel like you got to have
Yeah.
all this other stuff
All your
going
social
on.
media stuff, yeah.
It's like so much work.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Oh, I'm exhausted right now.
I need a shower. I need a shower so I feel better.
Well, shall we let it all end there?
I think so.
Is that a way to finish up?
Sure, on a shower.
Shall we finish up on a shower?
Let's all go have a shower. Not together. Guys.
No.
I definitely need to sanitize after my shower.
Well, you wouldn't need soap.
Anyway, that's weird. Yeah. Great chat, guys.
Great chat, guys.
Actually, wait, we need to thank the studio.
Oh, Studio.
We never-
Studio. We need to thank
What's
the studio.
what's that Phil Collins song?
Choo choo studio.
Phil
the one?
Collins.
Yeah.
I don't know that
I
one.
can't think of the tune though.
It's studio.
Studio. Studio.
Yeah. Choo choo studio. Whoa ho.
Keep going because I can't get the song.
Really?
Yeah.
Is all I need on my life. Just say the word. Choo choo studio.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I think I
Just
know
say
it
the
now.
word.
That was really good.
Just say the
Now I've
word.
Yeah,
Studio.
Karma Chai.
I touched your microphone.
Studio. Oh. I'm going to sanitize the microphone and just studio all over my microphone.
I think we should get a
Just boom
standard.
boomed all over your
I
mic.
think we should have a
Boom, boom,
standard
my
thing.
mic.
I think we should have a standard thing that we play for the karma thing. Of the
Are we still
product.
going?
No, I'm just talking to you now.
I like
Okay,
the
yeah.
studio.
Well, yeah, okay, we'll do a
Yeah, leave the
part.
studio part in.
Yeah, that was top
Leave the
notch.
studio in. And
Studio
all that
in,
we
studio
haven't
out.
done that.
I chewed you out.
I choose you. How many things can we say chew? Thank you. Achoo.
Bless you.
Tune in Tokyo.
Yeah,
Do you
tune
remember
in
that from that
next
movie?
week.
Thanks
Yeah.
for tuning
What's that
in.
from? Tune in
like
Tokyo.
a bum tit movie.
Yeah, what is it?
Revenge of the
Revenge of the
Nerds. Yeah. Pan down, we want hair pie.
Can't say that, Paul.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's a
You
rule.
can't say it. They
I
said
think
it on
it's a
Revenge of the
rule.
Nerds. Hair pie.
I think it's a rule. We can't say it.
You can say hair pie.
I don't even know what it means.
Yeah, exactly. So,
It's a generational thing for sure,
Yes.
but we can't talk about that one
yeah.
Okay.
because you leave it there. I'll tell you when we stop talking.
Why? Hair pie?
Do you want me to stop?
Hair pie.
All the music you heard in this episode was made by Jordan Donnelly, also known as Altogether. All the editing and production was done by me, Joel Jr.